holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day, waking up on Christmas Day.
And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ignited Eagle. I'm your host, Phoenix Scott, partnering with the MSJC Studio Production Fall Class of 2023. With us today, we have Jamie Lee Musser, a transitional age youth advocate at the Welcome Home Youth Shelter, which focuses on supporting the LGBTQ+ community. Jamie, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Now, Jamie, can you tell us a little bit about what it is that you do at Welcome Home?
Absolutely. So basically, we are trying to stop the cycle of homelessness, especially in the LGBT community, because that community has higher homeless rates than the rest of the average community.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's wonderful. Now, what sorts of resources do you at Welcome Home provide to those who are enrolled in your program?
So just to backtrack a little bit, to get in our program, it is part of the LGBT community, obviously. So everyone in-house is going to be queer. So we have queer housemates and staff on site. And it's about a 3 to 6 to 9 month program, give or take. So if anyone is homeless or at risk of being homeless, we take them into our program, and we have resources both in and outside the organization.
Wow, that is really fantastic that you guys can sort of offer that opportunity to people who are really in need, who are looking for support, especially during this time of year when so many are finding themselves out and in the cold. Now, why do you feel that it's necessary to have a shelter that really specializes in supporting the queer community?
Great question. So we are actually the first LGBT shelter in San Bernardino County, which is the biggest county in California. Oh. And we feel it's necessary because a lot of our clients, the situations that they've been in that led them to where they're at now, where they need to be in a transitional living program, is because often bullied by their own families, unfortunately, or in other shelter situations. I worked at a youth shelter actually before this job, and I saw a lot of people get bullied for, being themselves, being who they are. And I think it's really important for there to be a space dedicated to that community so that they can have space to grow and be themselves.
Wow, yeah, absolutely. No, that is a fantastic answer for that. Now, when you're thinking of Welcome Home, what are some advantages to that operation, at least when you're thinking about a more traditional shelter?
Right. So unlike most shelters, we actually have staff on site from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. So we actually have an office that's inside of the house, so clients can reach us at any time. We help take them to the grocery store, we teach them life skills, we do different groups, and it just really helps, I feel, to have us there and be present with them. And then, of course, we also help with gender-affirming care. That's kind of our specialty.
It's a big one, yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. Lots of very topical things, certainly, and it is fantastic to hear that, I don't know, we have people who are looking out for those who really don't have that many looking out for them. I know they're feeling that super often. Now, do you think that the situation that people find themselves in, they're more similar than different, and we're looking at social backgrounds, economic backgrounds? Are you seeing patterns here? What are you noticing?
So unfortunately, the LGBT community are actually more susceptible to falling into things like human trafficking and domestic violence because of their identities. A lot of them are taken advantage of either by outside factors or even their own families sometimes. So it's something we see a lot with, and we have advocates on the outside that come in and assist our clients. Like if they're going through human trafficking, our shelter is a safe place. It's no one knows what the address is except for staff and housemates. Yeah. So they are safe, they have support. We have special advocates that specialize in that kind of thing that can come and meet them halfway and connect with them. And same thing with domestic violence. We also have domestic violence advocates as well that come and meet with the clients.
Wow, yeah, that is tough. It really is amazing though that you do provide so much, considering that it is it's a smaller operation. Am I correct with that? It's not.
Yes.
And so you're able to provide a support line, a staff that can care for people, that can assist, and it's all very much. What's the word I'm looking for? It's welcome, it's opening, and I just think that's fantastic. I mean, have you encountered something in your work there that you feel that has had a personal impact on you in the day-to-day, seeing these, I mean, very severe, in some cases, situations, but of course I'm sure it makes way for some grander things that you've encountered, some grander events that you've encountered in your life. So yeah, what can you give us, I guess, that you think about regularly in the day-to-day?
So I just want to say that I'm super inspired by my clients, especially since some of them come in with no documentation, sometimes just the clothes on their back. And when they leave, just seeing how much they evolve during their time with us. Especially, I think there's a lot to having their identities validated and being in a house that is just full of their community. And just kind of finding that kinship, it really, really helps someone get their grounding and realize who they are, which is an essential part of being a young adult, I feel, trying to navigate the space of
Absolutely.
being in the adult world,
Absolutely.
which we all know is very difficult.
Yes, yeah, certainly. At this time, a lot of youth in our generation, I feel like, and in the younger generations, it is tough for them right now. Expressing your identity, it's easy to come under attack. It's easy to feel like you need to be quiet or fit in with the system. And so I think that really is wonderful that you guys are looking out for that. You're noticing those things. And I mean, can you think of, or tell us maybe, if you're able to, of a personal story that has inspired you to continue your work with Welcome Home?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually had a client recently, only 18 years old, who came in and he started his testosterone journey, and he also got his name legally changed. And when this client first came in, he was very timid, quiet, and then just seeing those changes immediately, he just blossomed, and it was like he was a completely different person, looking at the world from a better point of view, and just seeing that total perspective change is something I love seeing with my clients. Definitely not the only one, but the most notable one I can think of.
Oh, yeah, that really is amazing. Now, can you tell me, are you working on anything in specific that you're really excited about, that you're really hopeful for, that you have a lot of ambition behind? Can you tell us about anything with that?
Yeah, so actually the Family Assistance Program, which Welcome Home is under, we are starting a campaign called Stop the Hate, where we are going to be out into the community, so different schools, nonprofits, talking about hate crime. And that's not just for the LGBT community, anyone who is a victim of hate crime, but Welcome Home, of course, is gonna be on the front for the LGBT community. And we're gonna be offering resources. We found LGBT-friendly therapists that are specialize in that kind of thing, that can meet with our clients for the first seven sessions for free. So it's actually really incredible. We just got that kickstarted about a couple months ago, and we're hoping to see it really blossom in January.
That is amazing. Now, where you're standing now and looking out ahead, what does the future look like for Welcome Home? Where are things headed?
Well, I think things are headed in a really great direction. We are actually the newest shelter in the Family Assistance Program. We've only been open for a year, and our anniversary is actually going to be on the 13th, so it's coming up very soon.
Wow, yeah, that's super soon.
Yeah, I feel like we've already really accomplished a lot, but I'm just really looking forward to the future because we're always finding new ideas, new ways to do things, because in our position, our job is what we make it, right?
Absolutely.
So whatever we feel as people we need to do for our people, we do. And we have a lot of really good and inspiring people on staff that I think are going to come up with some really great ways to help the youth.
Absolutely, yeah. And another question with that, your time here at Welcome Home, have you sort of noticed anything that you do think could be addressed more efficiently in our current system with how shelters support those in need, those who are at the bottom and really need a hand up? Are you noticing changes that you would like to be implemented across the board that you think Welcome Home is specializing in?
Absolutely. I think there needs to be more LGBT spaces like us, because when we're sending our clients off into another shelter, if that happens to be what they need at the time, it can be really difficult because we need to make sure that they're going to be in a space where they feel validated, where they're not going to be bullied or a victim of hate crime. And in a lot of shelter situations, there's, a lot of like blurred lines with like, if we have a transgender male, are they going to go to the male house or do they have to go to the female house where obviously they're going to be really uncomfortable? And in some situations, they may be uncomfortable at both. So I really think that Welcome Home is a good middle ground for those kind of individuals to have that space, like just for them. So I would love to see more shelters like this open up in the future, because there are tons and tons of housing programs for everybody, but I think it's really important for them to have their own space.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, that is absolutely true. Now, I'm wondering here, your work at Welcome Home, does that extend elsewhere in your life? Do you find that you're using those things, those tools that you have at that job and spreading out further, be it with your community, with family, friends, and do you find those things to be helpful and push you forward in your life?
Absolutely. I think being an advocate really inspires you to be the same way in your own life. So, I know a lot about mental health now and how to navigate people who are in a crisis, a lot of crisis prevention, and of course that can happen in and outside of the shelter. So I like to think that being an advocate at my job has actually made me a better person in a way. I feel like I'm better at talking to people. It's really strengthened my empathy for people, seeing where they come from, considering their different backgrounds and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and now working in that situation, I know you have a lot of personal, individual impact. Do you feel that you've seen or have at least lended to any opportunities for teaching others to be more tolerant, to be more accepting of those who are more often ignored or assumptions are made about them?
Absolutely. So actually our case manager, so my boss, goes out to different colleges and he has excellent presentations about using proper pronouns and offering resources to those who may be victims of hate crime, but also speaking to everybody and bringing the attention of like, hey, we all need to exist in the same space. Because while we find it really important to have, these individual spaces for the community, it would be beautiful if one day we could just all exist together, right? Like that is the main goal at the end of the day. So the more we can do to get out there and really inform people about what's going on, we hope to kind of, soften the lines and hopefully we see a future where we can just all exist.
Yeah, absolutely. That doesn't seem like too much to ask for, honestly. Now, do you see this sort of breakdown with people? Do you see those who are scared, confused? Do you see an effect taking hold of them in certain situations? Just as it relates to this, as it relates to your manager and things like that. Have you seen a firsthand, not a definitive, this is working, but are you noticing things? Are you noticing changes? People becoming more thoughtful, more tolerant, more caring in a little way?
Yeah, definitely. Because honestly, we interact with a lot of people who are in our company, and I think having us interact with them, gets them more or less used to the idea that this community is out there. Like we're here, we exist, we're here and queer, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So I think just the exposure alone really helps, and just being a support for everybody in that aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is an interesting line to discern the difference between we are a group that stands for something and we
Right.
are just human beings seeking community, seeking safety and understanding. A lot of people are struggling to understand the difference with that.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are pushing against that in a great, great way. And I want to bring it back very quickly to Stop the Hate. Can you tell us anything more about that you'd like to share?
Yeah, absolutely. So my part of Stop the Hate, I'm going to be going around teaching wellness groups, starting with wellness journaling. I'm going to be going to different drop-in centers. The drop-in centers serve to help both youth who are underage, about 14 to 17 to 18 to 24. So basically all young adults, young kids, and teaching them how to take care of themselves, especially under the light of being a victim of hate crime. So not only are we offering therapy and resources, but we're also connecting with them one-on-one and teaching them skills of how to cope with these things in their day-to-day life, something that they could do for themselves. And I think that's a
Absolutely.
really important component of it,
Yes.
because we want to give them those tools.
Yeah, certainly. Youth outreach is always going to be useful. And I mean, like I've been saying this whole time, it's great stuff that you guys are finding individuals who need that sense of community and identity. They don't need to make a statement. They don't need power. They have no goals in mind other than to live happily and unbothered. And it's difficult, I know, to see that every day humans struggling to live, just live. And I really do think it's the fortitude of those who can withstand some of those more difficult stories is really amazing. And I think that is fantastic. So, I mean, do you have any other comments or things that you want to leave us off with regarding Welcome Home, regarding Stop the Hate? Are there details that you want to be spoken that should not be unspoken?
Right. So I just want everyone to know that if you or anyone else is homeless or ever being homeless in the community, you have support. There are people out there to help support you. And even if you're not in the LGBT community, we have several resources under the bracket of a family assist program. So we have a house for domestic violence. We have a house for human trafficking. We have several youth shelters for runaway and CFS youth. And there are people out here just making a difference, connecting with people to stop the cycle of homelessness, essentially. And for Welcome Home, it's ages 18 through 24, part of the LGBT community. That is the only prerequisite to be a part of our program.
And very quickly, the application process. Let's not worry about the all of the paperwork and the fine lines of things. I think we're all about out of time here today. But I would like to thank you so much for coming out.
Of course.
It's been lovely having you. Everything you've provided to us and everything you've told us about has been so inspiring and so hopeful during our holiday season. Do you have plugs, phone number, or I'm sure we have in the description, we will have links to Stop the Hate and to Welcome Home.
Yes.
Is there anything else, any other contact numbers that you would recommend or that you would like people to reach out to directly if they would like to support Welcome Home and Stop the Hate?
Absolutely. So I don't have any numbers on hand, but you can go to familyassistanceprogram.org and see all of the different shelters that we have. Welcome Home is definitely going to be on there. Each program has their own webpage where it's going to have all the information that you need.
Well, you heard that, folks. So check the description, check those websites out, call the number, and thank you so much for joining us today on Ignited Eagle.
holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.
And thank you for joining us for
Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.
just in time for the holidays. It's a DIG
holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street. Presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire. Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street. Presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire. Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for a presentation by Mount San Jacinto College. Just in time for the holidays, it's a DIY Christmas. Let's head into the studio to see what kind of holiday cheer is in store for us.
Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Plummer and I am a culinary arts student at MSJC.
And I'm Jake, also a student at MSJC.
Today we are going to show you how to make a DIY Christmas themed treats and a Christmas basket. This basket is customizable. You can do it for anybody you want. You can personalize it, or you can do it general for a group. Today we're going to be showing you how to make chocolate covered strawberries, pretzel wreaths, and chocolate dipped pretzel rods. All right, let's look at our ingredients. So we've got 6 pre-washed strawberries, our twisted pretzels, our pretzel rods, our milk chocolate. You can use any chocolate you want for dipping. You can use milk, dark or white. We're going to use milk. We've got our pre-made icings, our M&Ms, our trays to put our made treats on, and parchment paper to put our chocolate treats on so the chocolate can set. Now you're going to need either a whisk or a spatula to melt the chocolate. You can do this in a microwave or a double boiler. We did it in a microwave for 30-second increments, and you whisk or mix in between until it's smooth. So we're going to mix that up.
Excellent.
All right, now we are going to set up our stations. We're going to put parchment paper on each tray. So we'll just
Ooh, little mishap there.
a little bit parchment paper on each tray.
That nice, make that nice and flat. Give it a nice little working surface.
All right, now we are going to start with our chocolate dipped strawberries. Now you can do this with your fingers, or I'm going to use toothpicks. Just take a toothpick on out there.
I always tend to just use my fingers. Always easier.
Put that right in the stem there. Now you're going to dip it into your chocolate. Now you're going to want to kind of move it around a little bit so your strawberry gets nice and coated. And you shake off the excess, like so, and place it on your parchment paper. Now you can take your toothpick out and continue on with the rest of your strawberries. Now you're going to want to make sure your strawberries are dry, otherwise the chocolate will not grab the strawberries.
Would it just slump off?
Yeah, it would slump off, would not grab. Keep doing the excess. Just gonna keep doing this with all your strawberries. Now you'll probably want your chocolate a little bit smoother. Ours is a little bit clumpy today, but it will do the trick.
We're working with what we got today and what we got to microwave.
The double boiler method is also a method you can use. It's where you boil some water on a stovetop, and you turn off the heat, you put the bowl on top of the pot, and let the steam melt the chocolate. You want to mix continuously so your chocolate does not burn. A little messy there. Now, our last strawberry. Now, all of our ingredients were under $5. Okay.
Great price for working stiff like us, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right, so now we can decorate our strawberries with our pre-made icing and our sprinkles. So let's use red. It's Christmas time after all.
I think I'm gonna go with green.
You're gonna go green.
Absolutely.
Matches your hat.
Exactly, and yours matches yours.
Yes, you gotta coordinate.
Exactly.
So when you drizzle, the higher you go, the cleaner your lines will be. If you go closer, they'll squiggle a little bit. So you'll want to just move our chocolate here.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go for a little Christmas tree look.
Go. Get this to squeeze maybe. Go zigzaggy. Now you can decorate them any way you want. You can use Christmas sprinkles if you want. You could use regular sprinkles. You could really do anything you like with these.
Since it's in the season, do you think pumpkin spice actually might be good on these?
Well, if it was Halloween, yes.
Oh, okay.
I think peppermint would go better for this season.
You're right. Man, I am too late.
Yeah, not the right season for that. But these baskets are actually a year-round thing. You don't have to do them just for Christmas. You could do them for any time of the year. So you could do a Halloween basket if you wanted and do pumpkin spice.
I'll definitely do that and watch A Nightmare Before Christmas.
That would be an excellent idea. All right, so now we're gonna want these to set. So Jake, would you put these in the fridge for me?
With pleasure.
You want the chocolate to set so that way it doesn't smudge when you bag them. Now we're gonna move our next tray on over. Now our chocolate wreaths are a little bit more time consuming, so you wanna give yourself plenty of time to let the chocolate set. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need we're gonna do 2. So we're gonna need 24 pretzels. It'll be 12 for each wreath. So you're gonna take your pretzels, you're gonna make a circle with them. You want them to touch, so that way it will connect when you put the chocolate on.
It's got to be like one big happy family.
Yes.
Get them nice and close together.
Yes. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pretzel. You're going to dip the bottom half into the chocolate. Get the excess off. You're going to place it back onto your parchment-lined tray. Then you're going to continue with each pretzel. And when you put them back down, you want to make sure they're touching. That way, when they dry together. Let's see here.
Go ahead and set up the next one.
Yes,
in the meantime.
that would be great.
Sorry, I'm clumsing it up over here.
Well, this is our first attempt at making these, so some errors are expected.
Absolutely.
So once you have your first layer of pretzels, what you're going to want to do is get another 6 pretzels. You're also going to dip them into the chocolate individually, and you're going to place them on top of your other pretzels. So you want to line them up just a little bit off kilter, so that way they're not directly on top, to give you more of a wreath effect. So we're going to continue dipping and placing the pretzels down.
Cascades real nicely.
It does. Gives it a nice wreath effect. Now these are all super easy to make, so you can make them with the family or by yourself. It's a fun activity to do for some holiday cheer.
Fun for everybody.
It's fun for everybody, yes.
And remember, like Samantha said, this is a learning moment for us as much as it is you.
So we're gonna place that right on there. All right, so now we are going to put some M&Ms. Would you like to put the M&Ms on?
Absolutely, I'll go ahead
So
and
you're
throw
just
them on
gonna
there.
place your M&Ms on top of the wet chocolate, so that way when the chocolate dries, it'll set together and the M&Ms won't fall off. And we are doing red and green M&Ms because it is Christmas, so the more holiday, the better.
Absolutely, got to keep it festive, of course.
Of course. Wouldn't want an unfestive wreath. Now while he's doing that, I'm going to get our next 12 pretzels out. Gotta make sure that they're full pretzels, not broken or cracked, otherwise they will not hold. Just make sure they're
That's good. This one out. It out. There we go.
Now, these will take a lot longer to set, so make sure you give yourself plenty of time for them to set.
How much time?
Well, depending on how much chocolate, it could be half hour, it could be an hour. It really just depends on your chocolate and the environment.
Gotcha.
If the environment's hotter, it'll take longer. If you put them in the fridge, it should take less time. The freezer, even less time than that.
Oh, yeah.
So now we are just going to continue dipping and placing on our parchment paper. Yes. Now, if your chocolate starts to clump and doesn't want to coat, you can either put it back on the double boiler and continue melting, or you can put it back in the microwave for 30 seconds and keep melting until it's the consistency that you want.
So say somebody did burn their chocolate. Is there any way to recover what's left in the batch that hasn't been burned?
All the chocolate will taste burnt, so it's best to just start over. That way you don't get that charred flavor.
Gotcha.
Not exactly what you want in a holiday treat.
No, not at all. It's like tasting coal.
Yeah, nobody wants coal for Christmas.
No.
All right, to make sure those touch. We're gonna get our next pretzels. You just keep continuing to dip. You might want a little bit more chocolate on the top layer just so it has more grip.
Give it that trickle-down effect.
Yes. that one's broken. The chocolate dipped strawberries will not take quite as long to set because there's not quite as much chocolate on there. So you don't have to worry about those setting for too long. It's always best to decorate your chocolate when it's wet if you want to put sprinkles or drizzle other chocolate. That way it will stick. All right, there's our last pretzel. Would you like to put some more M&Ms on?
With pleasure.
We're gonna mix our chocolate up. It's getting a little bit clumpy.
I went green and red last time. I think now I'm gonna go red and green.
Red and green. Good mix. Nice. So you just want to make sure you keep mixing your chocolate to keep it moving. Yes.
Don't mind me, I'm just clumsing it up over here.
So these festive treats are easy to make. So you can make them with the family, you can make them with your kids, or you can make them by yourself. You could dip the pretzels in anything you really want, any kind of chocolate. All right, we are going to move on to our pretzel rods. So you are going to take your pretzel rod. You are going to, now these are a little bit longer, so it'll be a little bit harder. You'll have to tilt the bowl a little bit to get more chocolate. Actually, could I have that spoon, please?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. You might have to use a spoon to kind of pour the chocolate over because they're so long, unless you have a really deep bowl, it won't want to cover. So you just want to make sure you get a nice layer. You don't want it too clumpy, so kind of shake off the excess as best as you can. Just keep shaking until it gets nice and loose. This will also go onto our parchment paper. And we're just going to continue with our pretzel rods. Just make sure you get the back side as well. All right, here we go.
Got a little glob there.
A little bit of glob there, yes. So now these are like the chocolate-covered strawberries. You could do sprinkles. You could do more pre-made frosting. Really, you could decorate them any way you like, or you could leave them plain. We'll probably decorate them, make them a little bit more cheery for our holiday gift basket. Just make sure we get all the excess off there. Now it is messy, so be prepared for a mess.
Especially if you're clumsy.
Especially
like
if you're
me.
clumsy. These would be great activities to do with kids or at a birthday party or maybe a Christmas party.
Or really any holiday party if you think about it.
Really, yes. They're completely customizable for the season. So are the baskets. You could make them for kids. You could make them for adults. It's really anything you like. You could put it in a basket. You could put it in a bag. Really, anything you want to put them in. All
Maybe even in a stocking. But make sure to wrap them up before you do that if you do.
That's
plan on
true.
doing that.
All right, let's decorate our pretzel sticks.
Excellent.
So now we can use the sprinkles or we can use the frostings. Now, or we might do a bit of both to make it extra festive.
I think both is the move.
I think both is the move as well.
Here.
Thank you.
No problem.
We'll move our bowl out of the way a little bit here. Okay, we're going to sprinkle on that just very lightly. Put that there. Thank you.
No problem.
Try and drizzle this here. Now, I think I might do red and green on this one. What do you think?
I think that's a great way to switch it up.
Yeah, make it a little extra Christmassy here. If I can get this one to squeeze.
Getting the complete holiday spirit right
Yes.
here in the room with us.
Maybe.
While you're doing that, I'll just go ahead and sprinkle.
Yes, definitely.
Sprinkles are to taste, right?
They are to taste.
Excellent.
As many or as little as you want.
Out and on here.
Now, so you can get as crazy as you want with these decorations. You could really put anything on them. Personally, I like a lot of color, so I'll be using a lot of colorful frostings. If you want to do more of a swirly, you could do like a figure 8 movement with your hand, which would give you a nice little twisty on your pretzel. Let's see. This one will let me do it. Yes. So we've got a nice little figure 8 movement there.
How many years is this going to take for me to do that?
Well, with some practice, not many.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's do another green one, why don't we?
I'll go ahead and switch it up with the red over
You're
here.
gonna switch it up with the red.
Going to try to poorly execute the figure 8 technique.
Figure 8 it here again. Give it a nice little Christmas light look.
Uh-oh. Getting a little jam here.
Yes, that one seems to be a little stuck. Maybe we'll do a little bit more sprinkles on these.
More the merrier.
Right? It's like Santa's magic. Well, why don't we dip a couple more rods? We've got, and we're going to do some more rods. Maybe we'll even make another wreath. So these baskets are very fun to make. They're very easy and they're on a budget, so they're very good for a budget Christmas gift. Let's do another rod here. Make sure it covers. Just want to make sure that's nice and smooth right here. There we go. All right, why don't we do some more green?
I'm going to switch it up and maybe go black.
Gonna go black.
That is what this color is, right?
That is what that color is.
Excellent. Okay, it looks like it does not want me to use the black. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm
There's
just going to leave
scissors
that.
to open the black if you would
see.
like.
See, this is why she is the culinary student. All right. There we go.
There you go. There's your black. It's like the string on Christmas lights.
Exactly.
Exactly. So,
I guess we can set these aside to set, correct?
yes, you could set these inside in the fridge to set. Yes.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
All right. All right. So the next portion is to package your goods. So
All right, excellent.
we are going to need our hardened strawberries, and we're going to need our clear bags, which we had. Where are our clear bags?
Here are our hardened strawberries.
Our hardened chocolate strawberries. Thank you very much, Jake.
Freshly chilled from the fridge.
Chill. Okay, and our clear bags.
Plastic bags. If you see them
Where did
about.
those go? Did they?
They blow off.
I think they might have.
Do we have clear plastic bags on hand?
Okay. All right. Well, since we are not sure where our plastic bags are, we will skip that portion and start setting up our gift basket.
Absolutely.
So now let's take off these chocolate gloves. You don't want to get chocolate on your goodies. Now we are making a kid Christmas basket. So we have some books and we have some toys for the kids. Now, if you know the kid, you could do Hot Wheels, you could do Barbies, anything really. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with our books and our basket. Now this basket is valued around $30 altogether. Everything is under $5. We got it all at the dollar store. We got some Jenga. We've got a little puzzle, some more coloring, a sticker book looks like.
Got an off-brand Elf on the
An
Shelf.
elf on the shelf.
Set that aside here.
Got another book. One of these fun little drawing pads. Put this right here.
Truly a classic, Goldilocks.
Of course, that's a classic. A nice, fun little yo-yo. Some gummies.
Some what looks like Play-Doh pets.
A nice little Jingle Bell bracelet, because you know you like to jingle where you go. Another nice little toy. Now you would put your nice chocolatey treats in here as well, but our bags are not with us. So you would just set your chocolatey treats in there, and your basket is all together. There is many variations of this. You could do it in a bag, you could do it in a box, anything really. So, are we wrapping it now?
Do we have the?
No, we are not doing the plastic bags.
Okay.
So this is your put together holiday kid Christmas basket. Now again, there would be chocolatey treats in here, but there's not right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to imagine that we did wrap them up and put them in there.
Yeah, just imagine them right here.
Or even right here too, just
Yeah, with the
staggered
elf.
a little bit.
Yes. So that is how you do it. It is a DIY holiday Christmas basket on a budget. There, you could really do anything. You could do anything.
Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Ho, ho, ho!
holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait, waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home, there's no better place, waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day, waking up on Christmas Day. holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait, waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home, there's no better place, waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day, waking up on Christmas Day.
Ho, ho, ho! Welcome everyone to the jolliest competition of the season, the MSJC Gingerbread Showdown. I'm your merry host, Benjamin Tavia, and today we got our competition started. Today it's a battle of sugary wits and festive creativities. Let's get started for our team, Team Naughty. Hello, who do we got here?
I'm Jasmine.
Evelyn.
All right, Jasmine, everyone, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Love that we got our new team here. All right, we got Team Nice.
Let's go.
Who we got here?
Let's go.
Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Adrian.
Nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet y'all. All right. So, I'll get the rules started for y'all real quick. We got our gingerbreads laid out. Quick rule is no distracting unless a punishment or a challenge permits it. As tempting as it may be, because it's pretty early. I don't know if we all at 8. We got no milk, so you guys can't eat those, okay? All right, lit. And also to throw a nice little twist into our holiday competition, we throughout the challenge, I'm gonna be giving you guys some festive trivia. Good?
Sounds good.
All right. Timer starts. And let the festive creativity start now.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, everyone's getting ready. We got my man Adrian starting the architecture design. Adrian, what is your major?
My major is music.
Music? Well, you might have to change it for architecture. He's already starting to get that signal in.
Okay.
And for y'all, what's your guys' major?
I'm a business major.
Culinary.
Well, we got some unfair advantage, but you know the business aspect is going.
Wait. What's the game?
All right.
plan?
So what's your guys'
let's
strategy
just,
going forward?
Yeah, you got it. Are you trying to put it on here?
Kind of just use what we've learned in class,
Alright, bet.
the strategies and everything.
All right, word up. I like to hear that. What about y'all? What's your guys' strategy for this competition?
We're just gonna build a whole mansion with this.
Whole mansion?
A whole mansion.
Whole big mansion even?
Yes.
All right, I love it.
Should we lay down now? Yeah. So I'd say put it like in the traces.
You'll not about it real quick, because they're getting the groundwork laid off. You know, anytime you need to start a house, you gotta get the groundwork going.
Got it?
Yeah.
You gotta squeeze it hard.
Looks like Team Nadi here's already getting the house foundation started already. It's looking good, good. Love to see it. You know, starting the competition early.
Alright.
They're doing great. Couple minutes in.
That's it.
All right.
The bottom.
Looking great. Now, just to start off some questions around here, and not getting your guys' head, but probably will. Do you guys have any holiday traditions? Do you guys do gingerbread houses or anything?
I got a tradition. My family does a white elephant game. It's pretty fun. One time, I just gave someone a toilet roll in like a giant box, so it was pretty fun.
Nice. Sounds like the ultimate finesse of the holiday. What about you?
Yes, sir. Come on, dude. I think that's good. Here.
Not really.
Not really? All right. All right, what about y'all? Do y'all have any holiday traditions? Dang, they're really out here with this.
Baking cookies.
All right, nice. Any type of cookies, sugar cookies?
Yeah, there we go, dude. There we go.
What about you? You got any holiday traditions?
Probably baking, and I do gingerbread decorating as well.
Hey, so looks like we got a skilled group right here. So you know.
Don't quote me on that.
I mean, the architecture's looking nice. The frosting's looking great.
It's gonna slide on.
I got my boys out here. You know,
really
I love the teamwork. I love already how they are just working so well together. Like it's great. It's great seeing this happen. Yeah, no, everyone's looking like they're having a great time so far. All right. Team Nice getting lit out here.
Do you want to put it on the bottom so it stays?
They're having a great time.
That would have been smart.
Push it.
All right, is there any set plans for this, or you guys are just trying to go
So like,
go as
wait.
you guys go?
Well, we're trying to keep structural
Should I take
integrity.
this off?
That's
No.
That's what I'll say.
We're just gonna go crazy.
Wait, take this off, take this off, take this off.
All right, go crazy, go wild. Now,
Should we put the thing on it now?
The way I said
I'll
I
leave you guys
decorated,
to
but I
this. I'll leave
don't.
you guys to this. I'll go bother these girls again. How about you guys? Do you guys have any plans for this gingerbread house?
Look at that, dude.
Try to keep it the same.
Yeah, try to.
I mean, that's most houses need to be stable. We're not trying to be the little piggies here getting blown down by some wind.
Is that should we put some right here too?
Ooh, okay,
That's
okay, all right.
Okay,
Well,
whatever.
guys, take a little break. It's time for our first round of trivia. All right. Contestants, come up to the present podium. All right, I'm looking for. All right, well, we'll just get started. All right, finish the lyric. Frosty the snowman has a very jolly soul with a...
Is there no? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tag me in.
Does it have to be one of us?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I'll permit it.
What?
Let you know.
She went first, so let's go for it.
I got this. I got this unlocked.
With a something pipe with a pour with a. Go ahead.
With a corncob pipe and a button nose.
Okay.
I think.
Something else.
Wait, what?
I know.
All right, so since none of you guys got it right,
Missed it.
we're gonna have to hit you guys with a double punishment.
No, dude. Alright. Damn.
Sharp cheddar cheese.
Alright.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to use it for your guys' gingerbread house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah, we got this, dude. More color.
The song? Out of my brain. Out of my brain.
Out of my brain
too.
As you guys are still going for your
Yeah.
your gingerbread houses.
We're gonna make a cheesy
Oh my
river.
god, wait.
That's what we'll do.
There you go.
Dude,
I know.
Wait, let me just. There's a little spot here.
Is it on that side?
It's a-
It worked. Okay.
let me get the little crease in the middle. How are you gonna work it?
All right, we got the cheese structure ready.
Right here.
Now here's the cheese for
Here
y'all.
you go.
No, upside
No. Alright. The cheese will help us. The cheeses are crazy.
All right. So it looks like you guys got the good structure of your base of your house down. How are you feeling? How are you looking?
Good. Feeling good.
Feeling good. What about their houses? How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's falling. It's
falling apart.
no structure.
Some fighting words I see from y'all. Okay, what about y'all?
Our husband's literally going
Call them the 76ers because we're trusting the process. Hey, Embiid. All right. Okay, I've seen some candy getting open already. Like it. It's nice little decorations. How are you feeling about the decorations? What are you guys gonna try and do with that?
Yellow?
Make it look nice.
Festive. All right. And y'all, what are you guys trying to do with the candy decorations?
What are we going to do with it?
Yeah, if you want to.
We're going to decorate the house. These are going to be the lights.
All right. Well, I love a good, straight, solid answer. I'm gonna grab the cheese from y'all.
There you go.
Nice little. You love to see it. You love to
This is
see
like
people
lopsided.
make
Like, look at this side. Look at this side.
lemonade out of lemons off the cheese spread. Yeah. No.
Was it God bless?
Yeah. No. We got
I know.
it. We got it.
All that matters.
Oh, well.
Dude, it's looking good.
You want to
Yeah. Team Nice. Team Nice is going great.
Lights?
Yeah, and Team Naughty too. I love the strategy that's going on with everyone here. They're just, baking well. We are at the 7:30 minute mark, so you guys.
And then we put the light, or like.
Not trying to put some pressure on you guys, but I'm putting pressure on you guys.
That's too much. You want to pipe some on here? Put some on here.
All right, guys, it's time for question number 2.
Good luck.
Ooh.
You know more than me. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're going to
You guys
win.
got this one?
You do.
All right. Believe in the me that believes in you guys. All right, ready? Let me just get the. All right. Challenge. Name all of Santa's reindeer. Ring the bell. Whoever wants to go first.
Dasher, Dancer, Donner, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, and Rudolph, and
What did she say?
Can I intercept this?
Hold up.
Comet, Cupid.
Did you say Donner?
I really know this.
I will say that's enough. Let's see if you got this.
Did you say Blitzen? Oh,
She got it.
is it Vincent? No.
That's already.
Prancer.
Yep, you guys got it. And our poor boys here are gonna have to face the challenges. House was looking so good, but can you do well with tongs?
We got this, dude. We got
Right.
I know.
There you go. Nah, only 2.
No.
I'm sorry. I make the rules. I don't. But we lit.
What is this?
You guys are good. You guys are good. All right. Okay. Good. Sorry. Nice little house base here. How are you enjoying? Your gingerbread house so far?
I think it's coming together real nice. So far, we're just working on the front lawn now. I think we're hoping that it doesn't fall apart. It's got a little slip there, but I think we're doing good.
That's great. That's great. Team Nice. Team Nice. Team Nice. Team Nice is looking nice. But how about Team Naughty? Are they looking nice? Yes, they are. How are we doing over here, guys?
We're good.
Nice. I love to hear that. I love the little confidence. Any new designs you guys gonna do with the candy? Any other plans since you guys got the structure down?
Do you like one of
Putting up
those?
some Christmas
And then
lights.
one of those.
All right, we're 5 minutes down of the competition. Everyone's looking all fine and dandy.
That might just be.
Oh, no.
I
Wait.
think that's the tactic right there.
All right. Since y'all have been doing so well in this competition, I'll give you guys a little reward for also getting
Thank
the
you,
questions
thank you.
right. first questions right of the day. You guys get extra little gingerbread. All right, and our boys out here. I like the little design going down the little runway.
That's for Santa, right?
Yeah, for Santa.
For gingerbread Santa.
All right. Also, quick question. Did you guys believe in Santa growing up?
Yeah, of course.
All right. How about you? Did you believe in Santa growing up?
Nah, I knew it was all a lie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. What about y'all? Did y'all guys believe in Santa or any other Christmas myths?
I did.
Not.
What age did you find out Santa was not real?
I think we're gonna use all of these.
I think like I don't know,
You don't remember?
like 9 or 10. I think.
I think that's a good age of
I don't
people
know. I don't
understanding.
remember.
All right, it's getting down to the wire. It's getting a little close. We're 3 minutes and 35 seconds into the competition.
Well,
These boys and girls are getting crazy with it. Nice little gingerbread structures. Team Naughty is hitting up the gingerbreads.
I need some. Oh my god.
Uh-oh, we got some outside interference in the competition. But you know what? Team Naughty got ice in their veins. They're not letting that stop them.
I need some food coloring.
All right, you guys are good
For these
to not use the
trees.
taunts anymore.
Bet.
I know. Yeah.
House can't slow us down.
You can slow down Team Nice. Team Nice
out
is
of the
looking nice
bag.
with it. Team Naughty is getting good with it. We're around 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
I need offsets patches.
All right,
Oh.
question time again. All right, all right. They're getting lit. They're getting ready. All right. Are you guys ready for this question?
Ready.
Yeah.
I was born ready.
All right. How many candles are on the menorah? The bell's right there. Oh, we got the bell
9?
ring. Yeah, it's 9.
Okay.
So for the punishment for this one,
Who's taking who punished?
blindfolds. Bring the hat down in front of your eyes.
I didn't know that. I was guessing.
Oh no, he's blindfolded too. Let's see if we can fit this on his head.
Do not knock it
The way
down.
I'm using.
I'm using the side of the package. It's coming out of the side anyway, so.
All right. Ooh.
Coming
I
in.
need like. Oh, I'll just use this. What is this for?
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so you can grab some of the
No, you-
little candy things.
Okay,
I
with the
know.
blindfold advantage to you guys, how is it looking now?
What are you putting in?
Looks a lot better.
The garden, dude.
I love the holiday trivia. You guys been getting them right the most. How's it feel to know the best holiday trivia between them and you guys?
Feels great.
Feels great.
Feels
Feels
great. Should have done some studying.
All right. And for you guys, as you guys are blinded by the Santa hats, how are you feeling now?
Feeling great.
Yeah.
Team Nice.
Is Team Nice still nice?
We're still nice. We always nice.
All right. All right, it's looking great. It's looking great. Also, not to scare you guys, 1 minute is left into the
There you
competition.
go, right there.
These houses are looking fine.
The way I don't have
No, I'm
enough.
just kidding. They're looking great. You know, Team Nice, Team Naughty are well building into their Christmas trees.
Literally, the lights are falling off.
There we go.
Just gonna decorate the tree.
All right, 30 seconds in, you guys are good to take off your blindfolds. And to give you guys a little help, extra candy.
Let's go, dude.
For the
Let's go.
30
All right.
seconds left
We got
in the
this.
competition.
Should I put this on top?
It's
Alright.
going down to the wire.
Those on,
Team
dude.
Naughty,
Let's build
Team Nice.
this.
They're
Let's go.
going.
Let's go.
They're going.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, Team Nice is looking a little faster on the hurry up.
build
We're
like
trying
a-
to make the gingerbread
do
aesthetic.
that.
The front yard,
on the
I
corner,
would live in
on
that
the
house
corner.
if I was
Should
me.
we do
But
it
also
like in
Team
front?
Naughty's house is looking very fine, very red. The HOA approves of this.
The tree.
All right, time's up.
There you go. Well,
That was great. That was great. The houses are looking nice. Team Naughty, Team Nice, thank you guys for playing. You guys did an amazing job. Look at those houses.
We're all winners. Don't drop it.
All right, all right. Before we hit the judges, guys, how are we feeling?
feel good. Yeah, feel
Good, yeah, good. Team Nice, are we still feeling nice?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident. I think we did our best.
All right.
I think we got this in the bag.
All right. Well, let's head it over to our judge, secret judge. How are we looking? Who is the grand champion of the MSJC Gingerbread Showdown? And it's Team Naughty! Woo! Give it up for y'all. Give it up for y'all.
Thank you. I got.
Boom. Boom.
We're good players.
All
we're
right.
good players.
Now, other than just the title of grand champion, because you guys are champions, look at that house. I'll live in there. You know, I just got a call from Mike Tyson. He said he wants to live in that house. You guys also get the basket from the previous show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How do y'all like it? How do y'all feel as the grand champions of the Gingerbread Showdown?
I feel great.
Amazing.
That's great. I love to hear that. Love to hear that. And y'all, even though you guys didn't win, the house looks nice. I'm moving into that right now. How do we feel?
We're feeling good. We're feeling nice. You guys did a great job. It was
Thank
fun
you. So
playing
did
with
you.
y'all.
You know, I do love it. Me as host, y'all here. It's a nice little family we built in the 15 minutes. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to the MSJC audience and going off script a little bit more here. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone that helped do all this live stream today. Thank you guys for letting me host. Shout out to our camera crew. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to my man Jason directing for this. Shout out to MSJC. Thank you guys for this. And yeah, you guys keep the festivities rolling. Thank you guys.
Their wall is falling apart.